To be a champion on that same stage where he won the Mr. Universe, and then to move to America. Strongman, bodybuilding champions, Reg Park, and so I showed off to my mother. I said, "Look how I decorated the mate."
Stage.
Yeah, exactly. You never know.
Be ready. You never know.
Never know.
You never know.
Prioritize your weak areas. One of the most well-known bodybuilders of all time, Arnold Schwarzenegger, took a distinct approach to his training and bodybuilding techniques. One of these techniques entailed giving his weak spots priority. In order to improve his physique, Arnold believed in defining and attaining specific targets. Because they provided a continual reminder of his priorities, he believed that concentrating on his areas of weakness was essential. By looking at how Arnold conducted his workouts and body development, this idea may be comprehended. For instance, Arnold would adopt a unique strategy to address his calves if he identified them as a weak spot in his overall physique. He would accept the problem rather than try to hide them or ignore it. Arnold might decide to show off his calves by donning shorts more frequently. He then utilized this as a visual cue to reaffirm his resolve to work on and train that particular body component. Recognizing and treating deficiencies is crucial in the field of bodybuilding, where obtaining a flawlessly balanced and symmetrical physique is the ultimate goal.
I'm trying to keep up with you.
You see, that's the difference between this 8-time Mr. Olympia.
Just relax. Get this together.
I don't have any weak points. Oh yeah, it's down to a point. Wait when you see it.
He laid out the blueprint for my life, basically.
Oh, thank you.
You never know, we can get up there and win another one.
Arnold's strategy highlights the value of self-awareness and commitment to development. He accepted and made use of his weaknesses rather than trying to hide them, which helped him stay focused on his objectives. This way of thinking can be used in numerous areas of life outside just physical growth. The ideology of Arnold Schwarzenegger challenges people to face their flaws and make them an obvious part of their path to self-improvement. It's a way of thinking that puts emphasis on development and ongoing reminders of what's crucial, whether one is bodybuilding or pursuing other types of personal or professional goals. Don't quit at failure. The "don't quit at failure" mentality of Arnold Schwarzenegger is a potent one that not only relates to bodybuilding, but can also serve as a compass for success in a variety of spheres of life. This idea motivates people to keep trying in the face of setbacks and difficulties. Failure is a necessary part of the road in bodybuilding, as it is in many other endeavors. It's normal for people to establish lofty objectives for themselves, whether they have anything to do with physique, strength, or muscular growth, and to encounter obstacles along the road. According to Arnold's view, failing is not a reason to give up, but rather a necessary phase in the process of development and advancement. It's simple to get frustrated or demotivated when you don't reach a bodybuilding goal. The key to Arnold's strategy is to maintain the momentum of your exercise sets. This entails maintaining your dedication to training and personal development in the face of setbacks or missed goals.
To be a champion on that same stage where he won the Mr. Universe, and then to move to America.
All right. Come on. I see yours pumping up there too.
Tear down this mirror that makes you always look at yourself, and you will be able to look beyond this mirror. If you want to excel in whatever you do, those rules are for you. It's that simple.
Too many people here that want to be Mr. Olympias and they're not. So why rub it in?
Instead, use it as a teaching opportunity and inspiration to work more. Failure can teach us important lessons. When you don't give up after a setback, you're forced to modify your strategy and come up with fresh ways to overcome the challenges. Long-term, this may result in more significant progress. For instance, if you are exercising and are unable to lift a certain weight or hit a certain target, you can change your workout program, receive advice, or focus on your weaknesses to eventually reach your objective. Mental toughness is also stressed as being important in Arnold's worldview. Resilience is a skill that can be applied to problems in life as well as to bodybuilding, by overcoming failure and not giving up. It teaches you to continue, keep centered, and stay committed to your objectives even in the face of difficulty. You continue to make progress over time by refusing to give up after defeat. Small failures or setbacks are only transient barriers in the way of your success. No matter what obstacles you face, it's important to keep going forward and make sure that every workout brings you one step closer to your objectives. Perform higher reps for certain exercises. Exercise periodization, a popular technique in bodybuilding and fitness, is completing more repetitions with lesser weights and varying the number of reps according to the type of exercise. This strategy focuses on numerous muscle fiber types, improving muscular endurance and reaching diverse fitness objectives. While slow twitch fibers are endurance-oriented and can sustain contractions for extended periods, fast twitch fibers are responsible for explosive movements but rapidly become exhausted. Exercises like bicep curls and tricep extensions use more repetitions and lesser weights in an effort to improve muscle development and endurance, while compound workouts like squats, deadlifts, or bench presses with lower reps and heavier weights increase muscle fiber recruitment and drive growth, strength, and hypertrophy. Exercises need larger weights and fewer repetitions.
This is Arnold's Bodybuilding for Men. Now, I've been to the gym a bit.
There you go. Yep. Come on.
Stage.
Exactly. You never
You
know.
gotta be ready. You never know.
Never know.
You never know.
Champion who won the Mr. Universe competition 3 times, and I got really inspired by his story.
The main idea behind resistance training is progressive overload, which entails gradually raising the intensity of workouts over time to keep muscles challenged. You can increase the number of reps or slightly increase the weight to ensure progressive overload and promote muscle endurance and toning by using greater reps and smaller weights. A well-rounded training program must include a variety of activities because they each require a unique technique. For instance, higher reps may be advantageous for isolation exercises like lateral raises, whereas larger weights may be necessary for complex movements like squats or deadlifts. In order to make sure that the selection of weights and reps is in line with these goals, individual fitness goals also play a significant part in choosing the weight and rep scheme for each activity. Build strength to gain size. Arnold Schwarzenegger's early career as a competitive powerlifter highlighted the significance of strength in the context of bodybuilding. Strength is a basic concept in both powerlifting and bodybuilding. Progressive overload is a technique used in strength training to promote muscular growth by increasing resistance or weight lifted. This idea is relevant to bodybuilding because progressive overload promotes muscle development. Increased muscle recruitment and force production capacity are key components of strength development. Strength training activates both fast twitch and slow twitch muscle fibers, laying the groundwork for muscular growth in bodybuilding.
You come to Coach Gym and insult me right off the top, saying, "Is this your warm-up weight?" I mean, what is going on here? Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12.
If I do it, they call it groping. If you do it, that's okay.
Yeah.
While you're moving, I can see you getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You must have had a special drink.
Strength training also necessitates joint and connective tissue adaptation, since it stresses joints, tendons, and ligaments, resulting in stability and injury prevention. In order to properly target specific muscle areas, improved form and technique are crucial in bodybuilding. Having a strong base enables more effective exercises, such compound movements like the squat, deadlift, and bench press, which work several muscle groups at once. Strength training demands mental toughness that translates to bodybuilding, where consistency and perseverance are key to gaining muscle growth. Given the tight relationship between size and strength and the frequent correlation between adaptations that increase strength and muscle size, the shift to bodybuilding is natural. Avoid overtraining. In order to advance and maintain good health, overtraining must be avoided in bodybuilding and fitness. Overtraining increases the risk of both acute injuries and chronic overuse problems by placing too much stress on muscles, joints, and connective tissues. Insufficient recovery prevents muscle growth and regeneration, which results in ongoing muscle discomfort, tiredness, and a reduction in performance. Overtraining can also result in hormonal imbalances, particularly with cortisol, which lead to muscle loss, fat storage, and a reduction in anabolic hormones like testosterone. Without sufficient rest, continuous hard training on a specific muscle group can cause a plateau, which can delay or halt progress.
He's exercising the obliques, the side muscles.
Question answered. Thank you very much.
Buddy. Woo, that is, whoa. What's in there?
Strongman bodybuilding champions, Reg Parkins. So I showed off to my mother. I said, look how I decorated that, mate.
You can see already Franco. Franco is smiling down from heaven.
Yep.
And
Overtraining can cause mental exhaustion and burnout, which can result in a lack of motivation, diminished excitement for workouts, and depressive or anxious symptoms. A well-rounded training program ensures mental interest and inspiration. Overtraining can lower immune function, increasing your susceptibility to infections and illnesses, and interfering with your ability to exercise consistently. Another effect of overtraining is a lack of improvement. It's important to stick to a routine that includes set workouts and rest days. Pay attention to your body's signals of exhaustion, soreness, and decreased performance. Change up the volume and intensity of your workouts, get enough sleep for recovery, eat a healthy diet, and learn relaxation techniques to manage stress. In conclusion, the secret to success in bodybuilding is constant, gradual, and sustained training. It's essential to avoid overtraining and give the body time to heal and expand if you want to reach your bodybuilding goals safely and successfully. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.